Hey everybody, this is Dave Walsh from Card Talk, and I'm going to play the Intruders in Chetwood in campaign mode. I'm hoping to do a campaign, and I'm going to do this, I guess, what I call partially blind. Of course, I've played this scenario before here with the Orc War Party in the single quest card, but I haven't played the campaign mode, and I don't know what additions and subtractions the campaign mode is going to give me. So I've kind of set this all up here, and let's shuffle up and get a hand going here. I have some good stuff here. I have a couple of faint voices, which is nice. Some cheap allies to pump that faint voices up. But I like to see Nenya, so I'm gonna take a mulligan. I have some stuff in here. I have the Galathrim Weaver, I have Rumil, I have Nenya, I have a Tree People, I have the Neath Guide, and I have Inner Strength, which is nice because I can get the other, the Power of Command or something, I think is the Leadership Master card. So, okay, so I'm gonna keep this. Okay, and now let's take a look at the quest and see how that sets up. The single quest card here says, Rangers have sighted a large group of orcs making its way towards Breland. The Dunedain, Iarion, has asked you to help him intercept the war party before it can reach the quiet village. The orcs are a day ahead of you and moving fast, but there is hope you can reach them with the Ranger's tracking skill. And it says put a Iarion into play. And then it says add one orc war party to the staging area. Each player adds one different location to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, so I got out the orc war party here. And I got out my one location. So the Orc War Party, I can't do anything about. This is a big bad enemy. The 6 attack is tough because it's there's not a lot of things that can withstand a swing from the Orc War Party. And in order to beat the scenario, like the last line says, an Orc War Party cannot be in play. The Shrouded Hills I picked because if there's only one quest card in play, it gains Surge. And so Surge cards bad, especially when you're playing solo. So that's what I'm going to have in the staging area to begin with, is these two. Iarion triggers off of side quests. This is the cycle where side quests were developed and became a major type of card in the game. So it only stands to reason that Iarion triggers off of those side quests. So a side quest is considered a quest card, whether it's a player side quest or an encounter side quest. So I don't have any side quests in my player deck, but you never know what can happen with the encounter deck, of course. We have to protect Iarion. Iarion has 4 hit points, which is a lot for an objective ally, but he can be fragile because he may only have 1 defense. Okay, so let's look at side B of the quest card. It says enemies don't make engagement checks. So, I mean, this is basically we're trying to run down the war party. And so they're not turning around and looking to see if we can fight them. And then we're going to be raising our threat by 1 for each enemy that's in the staging area. So that's going to be, that can be a challenge. But that's what we got. So now let's take a look at the campaign card. And it says you're playing campaign mode. It says attach, during setup, attach Iarion's pendant to Iarion. And add the Protect the Innocent side quest to the staging area. Starting with the first player, each player may place 4 damage on Protect the Innocent to add 1 resource to each of their heroes' pool. Okay, so we can do this. So I guess now we have to look at Iarion's pendant and Protect the Innocent here. So Iarion's pendant gets attached to a character, gets +1 willpower, and it says add Iarion's pendant to the victory display to cancel the when revealed effects of a card that was just revealed from the encounter deck, or to cancel a shadow effect. So we can do a test of will or a hasty stroke just by getting rid of Iarion's pendant. And then Protect the Innocent says, after an attack damages a character, place 1 damage on Protect the Innocent. When progress would be placed on Protect the Innocent, remove that much damage from it instead. Okay, so, and then it looks like it has a limit of 10 damage. So I guess we can choose to do that or choose not to do that. This may be like an afterthought here, though. But it's attack that damages a character. Okay, it's not 1 for each damage, though. Okay, so I'm going to put the side quest up here. And I'm going to take Iarion's pendant and attach it to Iarion. And I'm going to take the 1 ring, and I think I'm going to take the 1 ring for this and attach it to Thranduil. Okay. Having a defensive character in my hand from the get-go is what I like to have. So, okay. Okay, so I guess we're all ready to go here. I have my campaign card, my threat tracker. We start with 29. I have my marker for which quest card we're dealing with. And I think I'm going to start by putting 4 damage on the quest here, on the side quest, so that everybody can start with resources. Give myself resources. And this allows me to go look for a master card. So I got Power of Command, which is the questy one, which makes me think I should maybe move this over to Celeborn. But I still want a defendy guy because this thing is pretty wild. Okay. So I guess I'll draw. So I got Legolas. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 to put the Nath Guide into play. I'm going to spend another 1. I guess I should have put Nenya down. Okay. And I'm going to pick Celeborn as my target for the Nath Guide. And then I'm going to play Inner Strength for 1 here. And then I guess I can play Power of Command. Normally I'd want to do Tree People, but I think I'm okay for right now. I can also do Tree People at the end of the turn after I use up her. So, okay. So let's see the neat stuff. Cardboard of the Rings has this awesome swag they have. But so right now in the staging area, there's 4. And then I'm going to keep track of my own willpower here. So 2. Okay. 5. 6, 7. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Lost in the Wilderness. Each player places all cards that they control under here. It doesn't get surged, so that's good. So Lost in the Wilderness is a pain in the neck. Okay. So, but it's still 7 versus 4. So I didn't choose to do the side quest, but that's okay. So I'm going to put 3 progress on the main quest here. This is one of the reasons why I like the new, because these guys you can see really well here. So there's 3 on the main quest. That's the ring tells me which. Actually, because I revealed a side quest, I get a bonus here to Yarion. So actually, that's going to be 4. So I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to lower my threat. I'm going to travel to the Shrouded Hills. That's how we do this. So this is the active location. We have a couple of side quests. We still have this guy in the staging area. But that is what it is. Okay, and the card that I drew was Island Amid Perils, which is super nice with this because it lowers my threat. Okay, so I guess I will not engage. I don't want to do anything. I won't be able to kill it. I can't do anything crazy, so I'm just going to ready and raise my threat by 1, 2 because of the I have an enemy in the staging area. And draw a card, and I get another copy of Nenya. Okay, so I have this in my hand. Okay, just so I don't remember, or just so I don't forget, I'm gonna make this the active location, the Lost in the Wilderness. Lost in the Wilderness is a tough when you lose your hand. So I don't have anything that I can do here. So it's time to quest. So I'm going to quest here for 4, 5, I guess just 5, and there's only 3 in the staging area. And then I'll probably add using her. So let's see what we get here. Okay. It says, when revealed, this is Sudden Assault. The total willpower the character's going to possess is greater than the total threat in the staging area. Each enemy in the staging area makes an immediate attack against the first player. If no attack was made this way, look for an Orc War Party. Okay. So, I do not... Oh, I could cancel that. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to cancel that. I'm going to use Iarion's Pendant. And this goes into the victory display, which goes up here. And I'm not going to deal with Sudden Assault. I could deal with the attack, but I don't have to. I lose a willpower because of that, but let's see. So 3 versus 4, I'm going to commit Galadriel, so that puts me up to 8, and that clears this side quest. So that goes. So it goes in the victory display. Okay. So I get my cards back. Oh, wait. So that clears the location. It doesn't do that. So this goes in the discard pile here. Boink. Okay. Now we move along. Okay. Not going to engage. Not going to do any of that. Okay. Whew. Okay. So I get a Greenwood Archer. Greenwood Archer is really nice because I get to ready Galadriel. Oh, I have to raise my threat by 2. So here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to exhaust Galadriel. I get some resources here, I guess. Okay. To lower my threat by 1, draw a card, and I get Henemarth. Okay, so this is going well. So I'm gonna put the Greenwood Archer in play. And that readies Galadriel. And I'm going to put Henemarth into play. Okay, now I'm making Lost in the Wilderness the active quest, and I'm going to start questing. So let's see here. Here's the thing. This guy quests for 1 and doesn't exhaust. This guy quests for 2. Normally I'd use him to look at the top card of the encounter deck, but I'm just going to let that. 2 is good enough to keep going here, or to keep from doing that ability. So now I'm going to use the 8th guide. So that's 4. This is 7. So I'm at 7. Against 3. Okay. And I get a 3 threat orc. So I'm 7 versus 6. So I'm going to commit Galadriel. And committing Galadriel, it gets rid of this side quest. So now, because now I'm at 11 versus 6. So now I get to get this back. So I can't travel anywhere. So now I'm going to engage this guy. And I'm going to, I guess I have to deal a shadow card. Actually, let's see, can I kill it? So I'm defending for 4 here, and I can cancel a shadow. 3, 4, 5. So I am going to need a Henemarth, so I can't look at the shadow card, but I can cancel it anyways. But okay, so shadow. And now I'm going to use Tree People to bring this guy back up into my hand and look at the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hopefully, okay, we'll bring this guy out. So I'm going to get rid of his defense. And so now he's attacking for 4. So I think I'm in pretty good shape right now. Unless I get a shadow. Okay. And I am going to spend 4 resources to bring out Legolas. So now I have a whole bunch of attack on the board. Okay, so I'll defend here. Thranduil's defending for 4. And defending player discards 1 attachment he controls for each quest card in play. So there's 2 quest cards in play. So I'm going to get rid of 1. Oh, I'm just going to raise my threat by 1 and just discard the shadow effect. Okay, good. No damage. And now I can attack. 4, 8, doesn't matter, this guy's dead. Legolas is nice because his ability, Ally Legolas, means that I can draw a card if I kill somebody, and I get another Nath Guide, which is nice to see. Okay. Let's ready and let's do all the things we need to do here. Okay, I'm gonna put the Nath Guide into play, and then I'm going to put the Weaver into play. The Weaver's ability allows me to take this card, top card of my discard pile, which is Tree People, and shuffle it back into my deck. Let's see what we can do here. think I'm going to pick this as my quest. I'm going to try to clear that. So this is 2, 4. I'm going to pick Celeborn. So that's 7, 8, 9. So I'll do 9 versus 3. Okay. Okay, and then let me exhaust Angmar to figure out what we have. Okay, we have another one of these guys. So 6. I need one more. Let's see. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 8. 2, 4, 6, 9. And I'm going to get a 3. Well, I guess, let's see. I just want to get all of that off of there if I can. Can I attack? Can I kill it with enough? I'll be able to defend. Yeah, so okay. So I'll use Legolas for 10. Okay, so I will bring this out into play. And I have 6 in the staging area versus 10 here. So I've removed damage. Okay, that's good. Okay, and now before I will exhaust Galadriel, lower my threat by 1, draw a card, and I get the Galathrim Minstrel, which allows me to search for an event card. Okay. Engagements. I think I'm going to engage this guy. Deal a shadow. So I do have Thranduil, which will exhaust. There is a shadow effect. It says attacking it gets +1. It still doesn't do any damage. So I need to do 6. So I will do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I will kill this guy. Okay. So now I'll raise my threat by 2. I will ready everybody. And draw a card. So I get Orphan, give myself some resources. Okay, so I will spend 2 leadership to bring out the Neath Guide. Boink. And I will target Celeborn with the Neath Guide. Okay, and so I will. This is 2, 4, 5, 6, 9. I guess I can look and see what the card is. 9. And it is Surprising Speed. Okay. So we'll do 9. Okay, and Surprising Speed says Each player returns one enemy to the staging area. If not, it gains Surge and Doom to 1. So I will raise my threat. I'm at 36 threat and get the Surge. And here's another one of those Angmar Marauders for 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 6. And I quested for 9. So I'm going to commit. I'll commit Nenya. And so that's going to be another. So 13 versus 6. That's 7 more progress. Okay, I will engage the Angmar Marauder. Deal it a shadow card. Defend with Thranduil. This is attacking and he gets +1 for each quest card in play. So I will raise my threat by 1 and cancel that shadow effect. And now I need to come up with 6. So 3, 6, this guy dies, and I get to draw a card. That's nice to see. It's the Silvan Tracker from the core set, or from near the core set. This guy heals all Silvans. So I raise my threat by 2. Give myself some resources, draw a card. And I get the Elven King, which is nice card to get. So I think I'm going to play the Minstrel, the Galathrim Minstrel for 2. That allows me to search top 5 for an event. I think I am going to take the Tree People. Although that Test of Will looks good, but I like the Tree People. Now I'm going to use Hennemarth to look at the top card, and it's Intruders and Chetwood, or it's the Chetwood Forest, which is fine. That tells me that I get 3 threat. And now I'm going to play the Tree People to bring Hennemarth back into my hand. And hopefully I get a decent, a decent ally here. Okay, so I do get some good allies. I'm going to actually pick this guy. And I'm going to target this guy with the -2 defense. So the Marksman of Lorien, he's ranged. It's good stuff, because I'm going to engage the Orc War Party this time around. Okay, and now I'm going to put the Elven King onto I guess Celeborn. Yeah. Okay. So now we are going to quest. Okay. So let's see. Quest for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy just came into play, so that's 8, 11. Questing for 11. And there will be 6. So that's good. Okay. So that's 5 more. Okay, I'm going to exhaust Galadriel to draw a card. Oh, I get another Tree People. Oh, that's really good. Especially right now. Okay. And now I'm going to... Oh, and I lower my threat by 1. So I'm at 38 threat. Okay, and I will travel. And by traveling here, we choose an enemy to engage in the staging area. So I'll engage the Orc War Party. I'm going to tree people the Weaver back into my hand. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to hope for a 2-card combo by getting a Minstrel followed by a Feign Voices. Okay, so I did get my Minstrel. Okay, so this goes back. I may be able to get a Feign Voices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at that. There's a Feign Voices right there. And that's what I wanted. That was amazing. So with Feigned Voices, I'm going to pick... well, it has to be in the combat phase. Okay, so now combat, I'm going to give this a shadow. I'm going to Feign Voices and Eighth Guide back into my hand. And so that means this guy doesn't attack. Okay, and so now I need to be able to do 7 to this thing. So, because this is -2 because of this. So I'm going to do 3, 6, 9. So this guy dies. And I get to draw a card. I get an Unexpected Courage. So that's good. Okay. So now I raise my threat by 1. So now I'm going to use Galadriel's ability to draw a card. Get a Test of Will. And lower my threat by 1. And now I'm going to put the Greenwood Archer into play. Okay, so that readies a hero. So that readies Galadriel, ready for her to be able to use her ability. And so I do have the Test of Will, which I'm going to keep in my hand. And I guess... Or I could play Henemarth. See, I have a lot of choices here. Okay, I think I'm going to... I think I'm just going to keep the Test of Will up. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 9 versus 0. And there's 16. Do I YOLO quest? I don't really have much more to quest with, I guess. I'm just going to do that. Okay, so 9. It says, each player must return an enemy engaged with them to the staging area. Okay, so it's surprising speed. So, gain Surge and Doomed 1. And then I get an Orc War Party. Bummer. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 3 versus 9. Oh, you know what I could do? Well, too late. I could have Test of Willed the surprising speed, because the when revealed effect gives it Surge and Doomed 1. Okay, but let's see what we can do. I will exhaust Galadriel with Nenya to give me 4 more, so 3 and 13, so that's 10. 10 progress, so that goes goodbye. And okay, 7 more progress. So I'm at 23. Probably next turn I can do it as long as I can kill this guy. Okay. I'm going to leave this in the staging area. I have a plan here. Oh, I got faint voices, so that's an even better plan. Okay. So let's get out as much questing as we can. So I will I might as well just stick to the original plan to show you how cool this is. So I'm not going to put anything down into play. Let's see. There's 3. Actually, I will. I need to do this. Let me see. It's like a choose your own adventure. The thing is I don't want to put any more progress on here or damage on here. Because if I take damage, then I won't be able to. Then this guy won't. So I need to be able to do 7 progress here. So I need to do a total of 10 somewhere. And then I need to be able to kill this, which I can do. Okay, so I'm going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do 9. I know that's weird, but 9 versus... Okay, so let's hope that this thing doesn't have a ton of threat. It's a Chetwood force, so that's 6. Okay, so now I'm going to exhaust Galadriel. And that gives me 3 more, so that's 13. 6 is 7, so that's... Okay, so that's 9, 10, so that's 30, but I need to kill this. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything here. I'm going to engage. I'm going to deal this as shadow card. And now with Thranduil's ability, I'm going to bring Rumil out into play. And Rumil says that choose an enemy, engage with a player. That player, we do X damage, where X is the number of range characters I control. So X is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy is not in the staging anymore, so I can do direct damage. This guy dies. No shit, didn't matter. And I win with Rumil. The other option that I had is I could have played Feign Voices. Okay, so let's see what the resolution is on the campaign. It says that the resolution is note the amount of damage on Protect the Innocent in the campaign log and add Protect the Innocent to the campaign pool. Okay, but I don't have Yarion's Pendant, I guess, so that's good. So if we look at Protect the Innocent has no progress on it, or damage on it. I was able to keep it clear. Okay, so let's move on to the next scenario, which I'm pretty sure is the Weather Hills. Have a great day, everybody.